Hello, Retro Movie fans. My name is Retromoviegirl, and today I have for you another episode of Choose Your Own Story review, and this time it's Scarlet Rose. Scarlet Rose is a story about a young woman who is trapped in a tower, much like Rapunzel, but in this case, she has special powers. And a lady named Mother Hawthorne knows about these special powers and keeps her locked up in the tower. She's a big, she likes to read and keep herself busy. But what's special about this one is that it's a fantasy, and when it comes to, it's a fantasy story, and when it comes to episodes, I don't normally stray outside of the fantasy, the romantic dynamic, but in this case, I've decided to make an exception. I've made very few exceptions to this, to my reading habits as far as romance go, but right now it has 5 episodes, and it is expected to have, according to the author who I've spoken to through Instagram messages, she says it will contain about 40 to 50 episodes. What I find so striking about this is that it reminds me a lot of Rapunzel, except for the fact that she doesn't have long hair. She attempts to escape Mother Hawthorne, who is very abusive and maybe is like confusing and gaslighting, because at the same time, when she tells her that she's worthless and all these things that abusive people will say, she also says that Rose is very beautiful. Scarlet Rose is very beautiful. So Scarlet Rose finds her powers and escapes, but that's all I know. And it does contain tappables, which means that you will be asked to complete certain tasks by tapping on the screen. It's very important for you to pay attention when you escape from the place, or choices matter for this. So when you escape from the place and you're given directions in a certain scene or a certain episode, it's very, very important that you pay attention to the directions that you're given. If you have to go through it 4, 5, 6 times, I don't care. Pay attention, because that's how you're going to get through the rest of the story, is the tappables. And one thing I really, really want to know is when she gets into the forest and things happen to her, this is a question for the author. Does she escape safely, and will she find characters she can trust? Because I know certain characters betray her, and certain things are just getting really interesting, and I want to see exactly where it goes. And I'm just very excited for this because, like I said, this is my first fantasy story. I don't normally read fantasy in any aspects of my reading, so this is very exciting, and I want to know what happens next. And she didn't say specifically when, she doesn't have a specific schedule, but she did say last week that it would be this week, so I don't necessarily know, but I'm just anxious to see what happens after she escapes. What characters can she trust? And the story does have aspects of physical abuse, so if you're triggered by that, you will receive a warning long before these episodes take place. You'll receive a warning the first couple of times that maybe if this triggers you, you should be aware so that you're not off-put or so that you don't know. It's not a surprise. You're given several different warnings at several different times. But like I said, pay attention to the tappables and the screen. The camera, it has a mobile camera, so when you're asked to look for someone or go somewhere, you'll be asked to tap on something on the screen. So don't just mindlessly, I know a lot of us just mindlessly tap on our phones. But for some of these episode stories, you cannot do that or you'll miss a plot point. And this is one of those stories where if you do that, you'll miss a plot point. And make sure you take care and listen to the characters, because some of this stuff will be repeated. You'll be asked to do things like train, because I specifically asked her, is this an RPG? No, but it does have, it's not an RPG, but it does have fighting elements, and you'll be asked to train and asked to remember things. So that is why mindlessly tapping on the screen is ill-advised. And I really like certain aspects, like how she escapes and how she finds her powers. It's only 5 episodes right now, but you can really go ahead and play the 5 episodes, and just stay tuned to her Instagram, which I'll put at the end of this video somewhere on the screen, so you can follow her. Let her know what you think of the story. Do me a favor and like this video and leave a comment letting me know what you think. And if you're playing any mobile games right now, let me know what you're playing. Maybe I can get in on the fun too. Show me some of your favorite mobile games in the description, and I will get back to you in my very next video. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe. Bye.